something I'm gonna put away. Yeah, I've done enough crazy, censorship fights that we're all going after. We've been through enough. I mean, yeah, I am going to keep myself updated on the censorship wars that's happening right now of the safety bill that is completely vague. It is a weapon. It is a weapon to censor children, people, and it was never a technique to say a bill that protects kids. It's not the internet. It's the lack of parenting. Good parenting creates good kids. Bad parenting makes bad kids. That's how it is. Whether you spoil them or you beat them to the oblivion in ways that you think it sees fit, which is child abuse or child exploitation. Both sides are bad, and that's what creates a bad child. When you treat them good, when you tell them, hey, don't do this, or hey, you can do this, but do it carefully, or hey, you can go here, but do it carefully, or hey, don't do this, please, don't do that. There's ways to tell them what's right and what's wrong. That's good parenting. I mean, people have their other ways. I have my own way. I have my own way, speaking. But here, oh man, I've hearing a lot of stories about this vault that I saw on Twitter. I know this thing is years ago. I'm only the very few people that heard about it. Well, despite the fact that there's some secrets to it. I saw a comment that apparently there's a porn vault. I mean, I can't say. Let me rephrase it. It is a H vault. Let's keep it safe. So YouTube that never heard about me, it's YouTube that never heard about me, doesn't go crazy about me. I mean, I guess I only have I only have 84 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 100. I'm trying to reach 100, guys. At least 100. And I don't know how. I don't know how to. I don't want to. Maybe I had to do more hashtags, I guess. But anyways, I've seen the comment there. Let's check this out, man. I was speaking through this. Dale.
On January 31st, these hits are going back into the Disney Vault. Get them before they're gone. Also going away, Cinderella 2 and 3. Get them before they're gone.
These great classics on video and are going back into the Disney Vault.
Going back into the Disney Vault.
Is going back into the Disney Vault.
Before it's gone.
We all know the classic Disney Vault for VHSs, but what if I were to tell you that there's a hidden secret vault whose contents will never see the light of day, no matter how badly no matter how badly anybody else wants to see it. This is the fabled Disney Porn Vault.
Yes.
Don't let your kids watch it.
There are a few anecdotes about
Oh, I never heard about this until now.
This is the fabled Disney Porn Vault.
I've never heard about this for the first hand until now. Honestly, hilariously, I've never heard about this until now. Actually, I've seen comments about this, I think 2 months ago. But this is one of my first times. This video is 3 years old, so everybody probably talked about it. I even talked to some people in person about NSFW, but I pretended that I never watched it. I'm a Puritan, although I'm a fucking liar. I'm not lying to you. I never knew such a thing this existed.
Don't let your kids watch it.
There are a few anecdotes about this sacred land on the internet, with the biggest one being this Tumblr post reacting to a Twitter screenshot from Kaiser Neko. The tweet claims that Jeff Good, creator of American Dragon, was asked how he feels about people making spicy art about his characters. He responded by saying, "Oh, Disney sat me down and showed me a bunch of Kim Possible porn and said, this will happen to your show." Honestly, Rule 34 is among one of the better threats that Disney...
I mean, Rule 34... no, listen. I mean, Rule 34... If it exists, there's porn of it. What do you expect? What do you expect, bro? We had a new waifu. Remember back in 2021 with the AI assistant by Samsung? We looted the shit out of that thing in an instant. We had cosplayers already doing OnlyFans videos on that Samsung Sam character. We already did. I tried to do my own drawings. But I couldn't go further. I didn't know how to go further. I didn't have anatomy classes there. I mean, everything goes with Rule 34. If it exists, there's porn of it. Man, we get the moment when Marvel Rivals came up, hey bro, we're going all the way. I don't want to go. I don't want to just go, stupidly like go woke broke or like go some stupid shit like that. No, I want to go hard and home. And that's what happened.
If you haven't been on the internet long enough and are thinking to yourself, wait, Rule 34? What's that? And what are the other 33 rules? It means if it exists, someone out there has drawn a sexy version of it. And if you're still confused, let me put it this way for you. I once saw a very, very, very unnecessarily explicit piece of Rule 34 of the Disney logo. Anyway, this prompted a response from Tumblr user Faye4.
I don't blame him. I've seen way worse. I mean, I've seen Shrek. I saw a picture on Twitter, Shrek getting head by the donkey, and it was on Twitter, which is another place for Rule 34, like for hentai. I mean, Twitter's got the goods, and it got some fucked up shit at the same time.
Explaining that Disney has way more than just some smut examples to show off at job interviews. They explained that they used to date an animator and would meet a lot of industry people. That included someone who used to work at Disney, and at his apartment, he, being the absolute mad lad that he is, brought out a couple foot-long stacks of printer paper to show off. They spent hours paging through, as they put it, a history of Disney animation. Porn edition.
Oh my god. Oh my god, how was that? What the fuck? Yo, this guy's a mad lad. If there was that much of H in there, shit, we would find our way on this. What?
But how did this come to be? Well, apparently Disney has a policy in their contracts that states that anything an artist makes belongs to Disney, even in their free time at home. This is to steal good ideas from artists and to make sure that they spend as much time as possible working on Disney projects. However, Disney underestimated the pervy nature of artists. In what is a textbook example of malicious compliance, the artists started drawing, special drawings of the characters. Everything from tasteful nudes to the most erotic images.
I'm going to this dude's Patreon just to go see titties. I want to see the uncensored version. Give me your Patreon so I can go see the uncensored version right now.
You can think of. Ones I probably wouldn't even be able to describe without getting a bonk on the head from YouTube, considering this subject matter is already kind of pushing it. Because of this policy, Disney had to keep absolutely everything, and all of it in the respective animation style of the film or show. That makes them official Disney lewds.
Damn, exactly. Think of it. Yo, you got guys like Bruce Timm. I've heard about in Twitter. I've seen Bruce Timm actual drawings from the creator, the animator of the original of like the 90s Batman, like the original 90s Batman. I've seen titties, like drawings of titties out. Ray Ayanami. I've seen comic book drawings of certain known comic book artists that are lesser known, I think, but they did just drawing titties and ass, and it's not a surprise. Everyone's down bad. Have you seen Patreon artists, bro? furry artists and Patreon hentai like H artists who do H like animations, they make drug money. I mean, they be making drug money. Like that, these people can actually boost the global economy at will if they have to. I mean, I feel which like there's an animator out there, literally, um, that I will tell you later on once he starts to reference any if he referenced any artists out there. I think I don't know if he does, but there's some shit that I could say is like, yo, as degenerate shit can be, that's called dedication. I'm trying. I've been trying to also do my own NSFW webcomic that I didn't finish back like since last year. That like it's 25 pages long. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do screenshots. If you guys go to my Twitter, if you guys go to my X, I do NSFW too. Only there because Elon Musk allows that. All right? That's all it is. I can't do Instagram because they're police. All right? I can't do Facebook because I have family. All right? They're Puritan. We got to stay nice and purity. But X, that's where I go demon time. Everybody on X is demon time, my boy. Everybody on X.
Every Disney artist knows about this holy vault, and these multiple stacks of photocopies were just a fraction of the whole thing. That's a summary of that story, but if you want to read the whole thing, I linked it down below. Okay, I know what you're thinking.
Let me in. Let me in.
But before we all collectively agree to raid this vault, we have to
Yes,
stop and ask.
we all want to raid this vault. We all want it. As a matter of fact, we don't need to. No, there's no point at all, actually. Because we have animators right now that I can give you some names. I can give you some names. But we have animators out there that I remember watching back in my high school days in the hub. Yes, I watched H animations in the hub before Florida censored it. Before it was banned in Florida, right? I see some Disney shit. And I did not hesitate. I did not hesitate on saving it and gooning to it. Yes, certified gooning up the level to that. That's all I can say.
Ourselves, does it even exist? Of course, if it did, it wouldn't actually be some mega secured high quality vault where they just dump all these pictures in. That'd be insane. Which is exactly what they want us to think if it was actually just like that. Let's take a closer look at that part of the contract that was mentioned. The one where Disney owns everything an artist makes. That's called an invention assignment agreement. The interesting thing here is that this actually isn't a Disney specific policy. In fact, it's a standard one in not just the animation industry, but in any company where your job description is essentially to create. I found this 2012 Reddit AMA by Kurt Weldon, who worked at Disney on projects such as, okay, wow, second time Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, oh my god. Kim Possible must be very popular.
Really makes you think. This gives more insight.
I mean, she got curves. Come on, dog. You don't want to clap Kim's cheeks? She has a wimpy, a damsel of distress guy, boyfriend. And she's the one always saving him. But he's trying his best. And she loves him. Who does not like that? Of course. Bro. And man, it was the perfect shot. It was the perfect Kim Possible. Let me see. I gotta read this shit. Hold on a second. By request, I worked at Walt Disney Animation Studios as well other animation companies. AMA. I'm Kurt Weldon. Okay. How long does it take to make a cartoon animation? A TV episode about 9 months from script and movies. It's from 3 to 8 years, depending on this and the studio property. Did you make the voice actor match with the animation, or do you guys make it much? We record the voice actor first. Then there's a process called track reading and lip assignment, which is basically mouth movements to the words. Okay. How many hours you spend a day in animation? If it's your job, 8 to 12. Animation. Okay. If it's your job, 8 to 12, it's not your job. Probably more. What do I need to work there or any animation studios? How long? Talent and connections. Talent and connections. Yes, you need the skills and you need the connects, which is a long time for me. But anyways, oh, okay, this and that, this and that. Okay,
related to
no,
that
it's all
policy?
mainstream.
Well,
It's all
that
mainstream
explains
shit.
that
Okay, my
people in
bad.
this field often work between a few of the big studios. The
These guys who actually work in these 3 studios.
"we own everything" clauses are put in place to prevent current and former employees from claiming that something they saw in a finished show or film was stolen from them. And when it comes to poaching on an artist's original idea for their own use, that's not something that's really enforced. So it's good to hear that at the very least, intellectual property is still respected. Disney really values that, since they kind of lobbied Congress to extend intellectual property.
Yeah, they do all this crazy ass copyright, but while these animators in the back actually started drawing all kinds of goonery in the studio. I mean, I don't blame these people, bro. I mean, look, you've been drawing if you've been working like 8 to 12 or 8 to 5 like work hours every day at the same character every hour, every day, the same character of every frame. Y'all don't think you want to get silly with it? Shit. I mean, if I had to animate the character that I was animating just right now, for like 8 to 9, bro, I would do the same thing too. I want to get silly with it. I have no doubt that they probably did Moana smut already. Somebody did a Gooner animation secretly in the Walt Disney Studio or on Moana and on Sony Pictures doing a Gooner animation on fucking K-pop Demon Hunters. It's been seen hell. There's already. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's been said in Netflix from I think the French studio who did Arcane. Dude, it was a 15 minutes long sex scene. They were between Vi and Caitlyn from League of Legends. They did 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And we're like, yo, where is it? Where is it? And yet here during the censorship wars bullshit, they want to ban it all, but yet they don't want to ban the characters that were made here in the West. It makes you really wonder how hypocritical and the double standards is over there. But besides all that, hey, again, bro, we all have our vices. I got my vices too. If we all get censored, don't worry. We can draw it all ourselves, bro. Many of the most dedicated animators out there is not a saint. Unless Tite Kubo. But I even doubt Tite Kubo is a saint either. He drew fan service.
Rights when the mouse himself didn't have much time left. Okay, so far, if Disney keeps whatever the artist makes
I'm ready to do Rule 34 on Mickey Mouse. I don't give a shit.
that are related to their projects, this vault seems plausible, but why isn't there more info out there? Surely, after all these years, we have more solid pieces of evidence or other verified people that have talked about this, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case here. Maybe because it doesn't exist, or maybe because Disney has an absolute army of lawyers that hand out cease and desist like they're candy. At this point in my life, for me personally, it would be an absolute honor if I got a cease and desist from the mouse. I'd be able to cross that off my corporate bucket list. By the way, if they DMCA this video, well, that's kind of all the proof we need, right? But still though, for how long Disney Animation has been around, despite their army of lawyers, it's hard to believe that there hasn't been a single reputable leak of any of this stuff. Does that mean that Disney animators are pure angels who would never stoop so low so as to defile the sanctity of the Disney magic?
Imagine.
No. Not
Remember
not at all.
the sanctity of the Disney magic?
Not at all. Not at all, dog. I know. I've seen this one artist on Twitter that goes by the name of Maple Star. You gotta check out Maple Star. I think it's on X. I could type it for you. The character Maple Star right now. If you don't know her, let me explain to you. So Maple Star is a known smut animator on Twitter. Now this artist did many fan animations on your favorite, on the most mainstream, on the most notable mainstream animes like Spy X Family, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and so on and so on. This bitch, yes, it's a woman. Maple Star is a girl. You can tell by the way she types her bio. Um, this bitch really had that, like, if you see her animations, she actually makes animations so distinctly similar to the actual animes from Chainsaw Man. Like if you see one, like many people don't realize that, you know, most some of the most recognizable manga artists are known or start their career drawing smut. Now, I don't care if even guys like you who do that and then pretend that, oh, no, 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 I don't do that, I'm a Puritan, so you don't get backlash. At this point on, yo, like, that's just y'all being pussy. No, you gotta say it how you mean it. I brought it out too one time, and when I was in Comic Con, I kind of put a little mask in my purity, while in reality, I was a certified goonery. I was a certified criminal. I got lawsuits on my ass for that. Nah, 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 nah. But like I said again, I met these artists on on the Comic Con. They even talk to each other like yeah, bro. I met about Fred Perry about that stuff, and be like, no. And these two guys, and then they say, hey, yo, like, they make hentai. Hey, we have no beef with it, right? We have no beef with it. Literally, I was talking to them. They even there was even I saw like even like artists, like, there's artists out there, like talented fucking artists out there. Talented fucking artists out there. They do smart. Because Patreon, that's how Patreon lives. Let's just be real with y'all. That's how Patreon lives.
Remember what I said about how artists basically have an all-access pass to horny jail? It's confirmed that old-timey animators would draw smut of their characters and stick them up on boards for all to see as a morale boost. Probably not when Walt Disney was still running things though. There's a story about Disney getting surprised at his birthday party with a short M-rated clip featuring Mickey and Minnie going at it. He laughed it off and complimented the animation quality, prompting him to ask who did it. The two animators gleefully raised their hands only for Disney to fire them on the spot. Sheesh, talk about.
He said, who's the one that animated? Oh, that's me. You're fired.
Being ungrateful. Disney himself was described as a Puritan with these kinds of things, so for this stuff to have happened, it had to have happened after.
He's a fucking hypocrite. Let's just be real with y'all, bro. Even Osamu Tezuka would say he's a Puritan. That's bullshit, bro. We already seen the images with him drawing like furry rats and all that shit. I bet this guy actually drew smut. The reason why he fired them is because he had children. If he didn't have children, he would have had no problem showing all kinds of Mickey Mouse smut within an oblivion. He had probably drawn that shit within a heartbeat. He's a hypocrite. We're gonna go raid his house one day.
After he got put on ice. It's not just possible that artists drawing lewds is a tradition that's stuck. It's actually something that happens a lot in the animation industry. You have no idea the things I've seen doing research for this video. The fact that it's not just sexy drawings, but also crude stuff, trying to be edgy and pushing the line. That's how artists working on kids shows blow off steam. Don't look up the Rugrats one.
I mean, what can you do, bro? Like I said again, you're working 8 to 9 in that fucking place. You're wearing 8, no, not 8 to 9, tampoco así, but 8 to 5, somewhere along the way. Y'all don't think you want to get silly with it? You're drawing the same character, freaking. I'm gonna be a saint. Like 6 hours to 8 hours every day. You don't want to get silly with it. You do not want to get silly with it. You want to draw a little, a little flang and two circles. Just to get silly with it. You know how because people get bored. You animating the same character for 2 years, you get bored. You get hella bored. If it wasn't, if it was a project that was a lot like a shorter project, maybe they won't do it. If it's a character that they think that it's no, it's too innocent, maybe they're not. Maybe not. But no, that doesn't even matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. I mean, like I bet you that even like they are probably the same people who whenever they like release the models like freaking China did with Marvel Rivals on Twitter. And I watch a lot of Twitter. I watch lots of Twitter, bro. Ah, man, I need to be arrested. But but yeah, you don't think that these people were just gonna animate it nice and peacefully? You can yeah, there's some various ones that do it. Red Moa, Cap. You guys see others like what? Drills 3D, Cap. they it's all about their creativity, man.
I know you're gonna do it, but I still have to say it. Don't look up the Rugrats R-rated storyboard. But that's the thing. It's not a rare occurrence for animation artists to, in fact, draw spicy drawings of their characters. That's out there on the internet for absolutely anybody to see for free.
For free dollar, bro. I seen Waylon Zhang on Twitter. There was a freaking animation this guy did on Waylon Zhang. This nigga Waylon Zhang drew like animated back shots out of nowhere on Twitter. He's a known animator, best known for Xenoblade. He's a best known animator for various MAPPA and Jujutsu MAPPA studio animes. He's a really well known animator for some amazing animes that are brand new that came out here on Crunchyroll that you watched. He just straight up say, "Hey, yo, I'm about to go on Demon Time for one time being," and he just literally animated back shots, and he had millions of views for the world to see, and they're just like, "God damn!" Uh, like it's without a doubt, bro. Some talented, like some people actually know how to draw amazing anatomy and amazing depth. They took their time and place. I don't know why you people, all you normies out there, start bucking out, bucking wild, bro. We've been animating these kinds of shit since the dawn of mankind, dog. All right, you are not pure. We are not pure. Ever wonder how you if you don't know if you think if you ever think about how you were born, bro, you should know already now.
Hold on, before you tab out and go look that up, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay till the end of the video, please and thank you. So what does this all mean? Is the vault real or not? Maybe there's another angle here that we're not considering, where the contents of this vault would exist, but Disney just doesn't keep it. Because honestly, why would they? This is a company that strongly cares about its image and the idea of the Disney magic. I don't think they'd run that risk.
They're a cartel now. I bet you right now they had a section that's actually for adults now. So and a majority and more, there's a growing number of visitors that go to Disney World are now becoming adults.
Of leaking it out there, and there's zero risk of that if it's just simply destroyed. But you know what? I'm dedicated to finding out the truth. And I haven't heard back from my Freedom of Information Act request, so I'm glad to announce that this is going to be my last ever video. That's right, I'm going to completely derail my entire life. I'm quitting YouTube, quitting Twitch. I'm going to learn how to animate and be the best there is, like no one ever was, and get hired at Disney and rise through the ranks of the animation industry just so I can find out the truth. But until then, what do you guys think? Is this real? And if it is real and it gets leaked, what are you hoping to see from it?
Yeah, no, if it is real, I'm ready. I'm dying to see Elsa and Tinkerbell, just going at it, bro. I can't wait. Actually, one of my favorite Disney waifus out there is Tinkerbell. All right. I know I'm a certified suspect. All right, you arrest me, dog. But anyways, like, if it is real or not, bro, I don't even need to see it. I mean, I'm a bit like. I don't need to see actual official smut made by the animators. I got my artists, bro. I got Zontan. I got Maple Star. I got Swarenzu. their pics on. I don't know, she's retired. I got dyes, bro. I got Drills 3D, bro. I got Hydra FX. I got Red Moa, though I'm not a fan of it. Scud Butt. I got Lacey. I got freaking Okito Endo. I got so many. I got so many. Kyokcho. I got so many. All right. And I'm willing to share with y'all, but not tonight. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, bro. Like, subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys support me. Por favor, me soportas y me sigues a mí para seguir mi canal, para ver mi content, and we see each other hopefully the long time being, and we are going. Thank you. I'm Element Reptile. I'm an artist, digital illustrator, and a reactor, and certified gooner boy. So